All right, moving on to the third on the programme, and race number 3 is the first leg of the 6-up, Class 4 over the 1,000 metres here. Peace and Prosperity drops into Class 4 for the first time. Look Eras, runner-up behind Smart Declaration, course distance last time out. Pace from Ocean Roar, Flying Monkey can roll forward as well. Sharp Mind, won over the 1,200 metres last time out. Peace Combination, Barrier 1, he likes to get going. Windfall Patrol's on a hat-trick, more pace there. And down to Nashashuk, who's won here over the 1,200 metres, but never over the 1,000.
This certainly won't be a sit and dash, Andrew, no doubt about that. These races are never that. 1,000 at the Valley, good to fast, and you've got Win for Patrol. My Honey's been trialling well with blinkers on, and Ocean Roar, they could match strides early. Peace Combination will be there, Flying Monkey as well, they'll probably just take the sit in. Look Eris will be out there, possibly covering a bit of ground with some cover for some stretch of that back straight.
Here's a split of a second. He's the one closest to us. This will be his third run. He did improve from start 1 to start 2. You can see he's just going away from his work partner there, and he is a fit horse going into this. He is on the improve this 7. One for Patrol's in the form of his life at the moment. He's won his last 2, and he's going well. He seems to be thriving on the racing, and everything looks good with him. He'll come in with another lightweight as well. He's up in grade, but he'll come in with a super lightweight. And here's My Honey. Just thought I'd show him as well because he's got the blinkers on and a tongue tie on as well. Now, Alvin Ung did the work here, but Matthew Chadwick will take them out from barrier 10.
He had a limb infection back in February, so he's had some time off, but plenty of trials. All
right, the blinkers on as well. We'll start with the last start winner in Sharp Mind. It was over the 1,200, mind you, a drop-in trip here. Let's speak with the jockey, Umberto Responsibly.
Umberto, Sharp Mind, you won on him last time out. He's coming back from 1,200 metres back to 1,000 metres. What are your thoughts there?
Well, the horse, he has done a lot this season already, winning his race, and he's doing pretty well actually. 1,000 metre might probably a little bit too short for him, but he's in good form. He has good work after his winner. So he's drawing very well, but he's not fast horses. Then he might probably lead in the 1,000 metre race, but with a good draw, he can run decent race.
He's already had a couple of wins this season, gone from 43 to 53 in the ratings. Is there more improvement to come, do you think, from him though?
Well, to seeing his body, is a small horse, is not very big actually, and that's the reason then Ricky tried to manage his races without running him too close. But we go ahead in this race with a confidence. The horse is doing well. Doesn't look like a strong field. Probably the only things against him is the distance.
But with that strong tempo, you could well see him staying on the closing stages.
And these leaders just might cut each other up. There's every chance of that. And he can sit in behind. He'll find the line. He's racing well. Doesn't look ideal on paper, but can often work out to be okay. So it's hard to sort of be negative against his efforts.
I'm going to take a chance with him over the 1,000. I know he hasn't done too well on the 2 starts, but it's just going to be so much pace in this race. It's going to be equivalent of something along those lines. So. I'll take the chance.
He owes me nothing either, so I'll be tipping him too.
All right, OK, that's Sharp Mind, definitely an each-way player there. Look here as Nashashuk, Ocean Roar and Flying Monkey we're looking at here over course and distance back on the 21st.
This was another really fastly run race, and Look Eras was 3 wide the whole way on the pace. It was a massive effort from him to stay on. Smart Declaration had the best run just in behind him, and he is still in front here at the 100 metre mark. He doesn't give it away at all. So, look, as long as it hasn't taken too much out of him, I've got him in the numbers as well. I think he'll run well.
Yeah, that's an oversight from me. I haven't got him in the tips. That was an enormous run there from Paul, but I do respect him a lot without having him in the numbers.
Yeah, OK. Windfall Patrol, we've actually seen this race already because we're focusing on some of the horses behind him. But really, it's just blown him away on his last couple of starts. Matthew put in the saddle once more, taking weight off.
Yeah, Richard Gibson's done a great job with this 8-year-old who's now had 4 wins and 12 minors and 5 fourths, over $4 million in prize money. There was a period through his career where he was just sort of struggling, and now he's really going well. Last season he had 10 starts for just a couple of placings. And he's got a few wins underneath the belt already. He'll jump, he'll run, he'll give you his best.
Yeah, there was a horse a few years ago, before your time, Andrew, you probably remember, Brett, called Harry.
Yeah.
Remember? And then he got to 8, And then he started winning them in a row, remember that? And Winful Patrol's just found a little bit of a new lease of life. Lower grade horse, but it always stuck in my mind as an older horse that sort of got better, you know?
Yeah, there's always one or two throughout the season that get down to those narrow sort of, you know, I'm out and retired after the end of the season, and then they run a good race and then elevate their careers again. He's certainly in that category.
Yeah, that was C+3 in the C course. Obviously a different track on Wednesday night, but can't write him off. Who are you with, Paul? I'm
going to be with the 5 here, Sharp Mind. We'll take a chance with him over 1,000 because of the strongly run race. Look, Eras was a huge run last time, so wouldn't be surprised if he won it with any sort of run. He just got 8 again, which just looks a little bit awkward, but if he does manage to slot in, he'll be very tough to beat. Winful Patrol from the front, and the one that's downgraded is Peace and Prosperity. He's won off a rating of 77. He's now rated 60. Neil Cullen knows the horse well, so we'll put him in at a big price for the exotics. 5, 2, 10 and 1.
I think there's a number of ways this race could eventually unfold, but I'll go with Sharp Mind. He's in good form. He'll sit in behind the speed. It may be a tad short for him, and he might not be able to overhaul the leaders. I'm going to give Split of a Second a chance. I like him as a type, and I think he'll get run off his legs early, but he can hit the line well. He's a horse I think with time will end up being quite a nice type. Winful Patrol's going to jump, he's going to run, but how much pressure will he have to face this time? If he gets it on his own, he could well go all the way again. And Peace Combination, whatever happens, he should just get a nice run on the back of the speed. So 5, 7, 10 and 8. But it's a very interesting race.
It is indeed. First leg of the 6 up. I've put Split of the Second on top. It'll be a big effort to win over the 1,000 metres. But
we saw a trial, didn't we, from him earlier on before he started racing at the Valley, where he just really got back and chugged home strongly late.
Yeah, barrier 3 as well, so hopefully gets a good run. That was the first leg of the 6 up then. Next for us, first leg of the Triple Trio.